Yes, your boy AG Cornerman Boxing. I'm here with my man Jamel Herman.
Corner man showed me love all the time. Shout out to y'all.
Man, shout out to you, man.
It's good to speak with y'all. Forget, most people be like, oh, it's good to speak with the app. Nah, man, I feel like I need y'all just as much as y'all need, the athlete as well, because without y'all, how I'm supposed to get my voice out there?
Right, and I appreciate you, man, always making yourself available for media, fans. That's a real champion right here, man, WBO.
Sure. I feel like as a champion, you got responsibilities, that's to obviously not only entertain, but you got to, give that same respect back to those who support you.
Yes, sir. So, how you feeling, champ? It's a big fight week, man.
I feel good, man. Like I say, me, you always going to see me at the fights, big or small. If my people's there, whatever, I'm going to support it. Even, the prospects that's coming up. You got to watch them because at one point in time, we were prospects. So,
yes,
what I'm saying? So, it's good to have, I know personally when you have champions, come watch you fight and watch you, rise in your career. So, like I said, the Adorno brothers,
yes,
my
sir.
man Xander, I show them love because those guys are the future and they looking good right now doing their thing.
Yes, sir. You mainly here also for Steven Nelson, right? He's probably
I know that guy. I know that guy well. He's a veteran as well. But yeah, I think he's gonna do good things tomorrow too.
Yes, sir. And how do you see the main event? We know you from Long Island. There's a lot of talk, Philly, but Long Island.
You know what it is? Jesse's my brother. That's the thing. People don't know. Like me and Jesse got history. Jesse was actually one of the ones. Like I said, a lot of people didn't believe that I was even gonna be where I'm at today, bro.
Wow.
That's real talk. So when I see guys like Jesse, I remember where I came from because he was with me when they thought, when I was coming on to Team USA when we was amateurs, and I was just another guy, you know what I'm saying? And Jesse was already a national champion and doing his thing. And I was just a guy who was like ranked like maybe like number 3. I wasn't even number 1. I was like number 3 in my weight class, but Jesse always showed love and was like, yo, you're gonna be something slick, man. Like you're gonna be something special. That's why his saying goes with Errol Spence. Errol Spence always called me Cinderella Man. We know the story. We know the story. They didn't give him much, much credit. Much a chance of doing anything. But he came back and became world. James Barter came back and became world champion. So that's why I never do that whole with this side or that side.
Right.
Nah, you never forget who you came from. You never forget those who showed you love. So that's what I mean. Like with guys like Errol, Marcus Brown, Rashid Warren. A lot of guys still over the PPC side, but that's not gonna stop me from supporting and loving the dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's why that's why I'm like me as a champion. I never forget where I came from, and never forget those who supported me from day one.
Nah, we appreciate that tremendously, man. Any chance we get to see the Jamel Herring show again tomorrow night?
Man, listen, you know me. If I'm here on scene, I'm making me known. But like I said, obviously, man, I'm definitely here to support my brother Steve Nelson. But like I said, the whole card is stacked, man. Like I said,
yes,
all my people is fighting. Like I said, people don't know me and Joe. We actually started in the same gym when we was younger, bro. That's crazy.
What gym was that?
Veterans Memorial Boxing down Long Island. It used to be called. They had another boxing on Atlantic Boxing as well. Okay. And like I said, out in Mastic on Long Island. We started out a little small gym, whatever. But like I said, Joe was there. I was there. So like I said, that's why when I see Joe, it's all love. Like I said, I want to see Long Island fighters prevail. You know what I'm saying? You see me and Buddy McGirt. Buddy McGirt was the first one to win a world title for Long Island.
Wow.
My man Chris Algieri did it afterwards, and then here I am. You know what I mean? As a Long Island fighter. So, you gotta support that history because we don't get, back then people don't know we used to get hell from like the city fighters like people don't know, I fought Danny Jacobs, bro. That's how you know I've been around for a minute. I fought Danny Jacobs when I was like 15 years old.
Wow.
That's actually my first loss as an amateur.
Wow.
It was Danny Jacobs, the New York City Junior Olympics finals.
Wow.
We was in the finals and Danny beat me, and then I had to go home. I think that same day. I think it was the same day, whatever. But I remember seeing my guy Shane Mosley lose to Vernon Forrest in the same day. So it was a terrible weekend. But I remember that week. But like, yeah, man, like I got stories for days when it comes to stuff like that. But yeah, man. But I always show Long Island love, and give them that respect. I'm just grateful. No matter where I go, I always get back to where I'm coming from.
Right, it's good to have these New York champions, man.
Oh yeah.
And champ, when can we see you defending that strap, man?
Well, like I said, man, a few minutes ago I just spoke with Bob after the weigh-in. He shook my hand, and was happy that I was, being patient because, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm the champion. You know what I mean? I don't say that as like on some more like I'm big headed, but I'm still like I fought my mentor already. So basically,
Right.
I have a opportunity to have a voluntary defense, and then I can move on if I wanted to. But you know, Carl Frampton is a big fight. It's a big name. I respect Carl. You know, I respect him enough to patiently wait for him to to heal and recover 100%. And even, go over there to where he's from. I didn't have to go there.
Belfast, right?
Yeah, Belfast. I didn't have to go there. I wanted to fight in New York. I wanted to put my name up there with the fighters that fought in the Garden before me. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like the greats that fought before me. But so that was my dream. But I'm confident enough to believe that I can still go overseas and be what my title's called, a world champion, which
Yes,
just means I'll fight anywhere in the world. I don't want to be that fighter that you see it today.
You see it all
a lot
the
of
time,
these guys,
yeah.
they don't want to leave their home. They don't want to leave their city. You know what I mean?
Sir.
They don't even want to fight in different states because they feel like they're getting a bad decision from the judges. For me, I'm just like, look, all I asked them was let's just get, as long as we got fair judging, and you treat me accordingly as a world champion when I go over there. I don't care where the fight's at because I believe in me first. You know what I mean? And I believe in my team. You know who my team is.
Yes, sir.
So like, I have a good, set of men behind me. But like I said, at the end of the day, I still want to fight in New York eventually. But if I gotta go to Belfast and handle business, I have no problem going over there.
That's what's up. You got that throwback mentality, throwback fighter, man.
Marvin Hag, you see where he won his world title at, man. All the greats, even like down to guys like my man Timothy Bradley. He had to go over there to get his world title. I'm going over there to defend my world title. You know what I mean? Errol Spence went over there to go get his world title as well. He didn't have no problem going over there.
Too.
Yeah, my man Mo went over there. So like I said, I believe that the UK, they have fair judges because like I said, Errol, well, his fight ended by knockout, but up until then he was up in the cards, and I think
Yes,
two of the
sir.
cards. But my man Mo went over there and won his belt. So that's why I tell people all the time, you see it all the time. Hey, champ, why you want to go over there? You gotta go win by knockout. Like, no, when you start putting that mindset out there, it's spread, and people start believing that stuff, that negativity. And I'm like, yes, we know, crazy decisions happen in boxing, but you know what I mean? Like I said, man, if you want the sport to flourish and grow and get that respect that we demand that it gets, you gotta take chances, and you gotta be a part of that journey to basically get the sport out there onto new horizons and prove
sir.
that things can go fairly well if you fight for them.
Yes, sir. And now also cement your legacy as an all-time great, man. When you move like that.
Too many, like I said, it's another thing, man. Too many champions just set on staying home. Of course, they're going to look at this video and be like, oh, he talking crazy, but now he go over there and lose his belt. I'm going to say, I told you so. Now, if I go over there, if I lose my belt, it's because he was a better man. That's how I look. That's my mindset.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm not worried about, judges' decisions. And the people think that I'm going over there because it's just for the money. Yeah, the money's gonna be good. Let's be honest. The money's gonna be, but it's not about the money. Like I said, man, you gotta look at it like this. If you win, you'll get more money in the end. So why I'm gonna settle for short by just getting, looking short term when I can be thinking long term. If you win big over there, they're gonna constantly keep paying you better and better as you go along in your journey as a champion. So no, it's not. I'm not going over just for one check and calling it a day. So like I said, man, I see everything. You know me. I chime in. I give my 2 cents.
We love it,
Champ. Yeah, I don't get ugly. That's why I think it's like one of the reasons why I get love from people because I'm just like one of y'all. You know what I mean? I breathe the same air as y'all. All the difference is I do things on a higher platform, as you may say, or whatever. But other than that, I'm just a regular dude out here, bro.
Yeah, we appreciate that humbleness, champ.
Oh, yeah.
Champ, I gotta ask you before I let you go, man. What made you fall in love with the sport of boxing, man? Because I see you got a true passion. Like,
oh yeah, man. Like I said, man. What made me fall in love with the sport was like I was actually at one point in time I was getting in trouble in school to where I used to play ball. So I couldn't play ball because you know how it goes. Your academics drops.
You kicked out the team.
Yeah, exactly. I got kicked out the team. So I never was a street dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from New York. I see crazy shit all the time, but I was never wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to keep my mind set on the right path. You know what I mean? So my boy introduced me to boxing. Because it was an outside sport from school, of course, and I just stuck with it. But it taught me discipline more than anything. You know what I mean? And then crazy, true story. My school allowed boxing from the outside to come in as a grade and to help me get my it's crazy, true story. They allowed my boxing career as an amateur help improve my academics wise, but I did get my grades up together. But they gave that like basically an extra credit type thing. And since like having that discipline with boxing, it told me the discipline. My senior year, I was on like honor roll each and every corner. So yeah, like a lot of people don't know that, but like from there, I just fell in love with the sport. And like I said, guys like Bernard Hopkins, Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? Him to fight with Trinidad, New York. Remember the time around that time, the 9/11 incident came about.
Right. Yeah,
and Trinidad showed love and support. Hopkins, they remember they had to push the fight back a few weeks because of that whole 9/11 tragedy. But like, I seen what Hopkins did at 35 years old, staying disciplined, sharp, and probably one of his best fights in his career. I watch that fight to this day.
Wow.
If you let me, I watch that fight every day, and I will literally pick and piece. On some, like when I fought Ito, I picked and pieced things from that fight because if you remember, Bernard did not stand still with Ito because we all knew. Tito because he had the left hook.
Yeah.
So when I was fighting Ito, I remember like they kept saying the right hand, the big right hand. So if you watch that fight with me and Ito, I'm boxing, and that's because me looking at the greats before me like Hopkins, box, and then he picked. Obviously finished Tito in the end, but he started off being smart and disciplined. So that's why I have a tremendous love for the sport for guys like that.
That's
Shane Mosley, when he fought Oscar De La Hoya, another one of my favorite fights that I love to watch to this day. Then I go back further than from, a guy like Pernell Whitaker, God bless his soul.
Right.
Even like old Oscar fights, Chavez fights. I don't just watch like people think I'm black. I gotta watch. Nah, man, I'm watching. I'm watching everybody, bro.
You're not biased at all,
anybody who was a great, I'm watching.
Yes,
I'm watching you, man. So like I said, like one of my favorite fighters was on Eric Morales to this day.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a warrior, man.
I watched the first fight with Pacquiao. He was boxing. So you see me, I'm a boxer, bro. I'm a boxer first. So like stuff like that, the sweet science, I respect.
Yes, sir. Chan, what kind of messages you on the topic of discipline and all that would you have for all the kids? Stay out of trouble.
Oh man, for one, we live in an era where a lot of these kids they see where we at and they think that it comes like that. You know what I mean? Like me, I had to grind, bro. Even though I was an Olympian, I still had to grind as a pro. But I tell these kids, stay in the amateurs, man. Because if you look at like if I can put it in a simple way, the amateurs is like your job resume. Think about it. When these promoters sign these top amateurs, why is that? Because they had a slated, a well-developed amateur career, getting them to those big contracts as a pro. So I try to tell these kids that they don't have much of a amateur background. They want to quickly jump in the pro rank. It's like, no, man. If you want to get the most out of your career, financial wise, and get a quicker push, like my man, like Shakur and them, and Teofimo, these guys ain't even got 20 fights, world champions already. So like you gotta put your work in as an amateur. You gotta put your you gotta put that work in when you gotta make those sacrifices when you're not getting paid, when you grinding, when you basically fighting for free.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what the discipline coming from. Don't let these promoters try to lure you in. Because if they want you now, imagine how much you're worth when you got multiple national titles in your belt, potentially even get to the Olympic trials or become an Olympian. How much you're worth then?
Right.
So that's how you gotta look at it.
You build that solid foundation.
Exactly. Build that resume.
All right, Champ. Well, we held you up long enough, Champ.
That's all. Like I said, people, you know what I mean, bro. Like I said, you see how we talk naturally.
Yes, sir.
I don't feel like I'm being held hostage. Like I said, I'm speaking boxing.
Yes,
I can speak boxing all day, but like I said, I'm not gonna give you one of those dry ass. Well, yeah,
Yeah, I love it, Champ.
I spoke to Al, and then I didn't do that. I spoke to what Bob said. Nah, man, like I'm speaking for me for one. Like I said, I don't do that whole call whoever. But like I said, man, you asked me a question. If I got the answer, like I said, I spoke to Bob. Well, now 20 minutes ago, and he said, May. We're still looking at May.
Right, and Champ, you being a former Marine, how did you balance that between being in the armed forces
and boxing? Oh man, it was
boxing?
tough, bro. Like I said, they knew I loved boxing so much, even when I was in Iraq, that it was crazy that they had ordered bags and gloves for me to stay loose during my free time, whenever I had free time. And then when I came back from Iraq, they allowed me the chance to go try out for the team. And when I made the team, I just stayed on the team after my second deployment. So I just stayed there and just solely stuck with just trying to get to the Olympics. And that's why, like, people ask my amateur career, I only got like 90-something fights as an amateur. But me, studying the game so much, and even the amateur system, I was just, learning quickly on how to, like, how to win at their own game, and that's how I basically got the Olympics, bro.
Wow, that's crazy. And Chan, let me ask you, you being on the battlefield in that environment, did that help you mentally to prepare for boxing?
I mean, yeah, man. People, people talk crazy to me, about even my loss with Shavkov, which I proudly grasped that loss because that Marine Corps mentality checked in even with that fight, bro. Like I said, man, I was going through a lot with that fight, which I probably spoken of in the past many times right now, but like, man, like, fights like that make you or break you. I could have easily checked out and be like, okay, I don't need to do this. I'm going back to the Marine Corps, something like that. I'm going to get a day job. But like, nah, man, Dennis Shavkov fight actually helped me, look at there's levels to this, man. If you wanna get up here, man, you gotta get together where you at right here. So like I said, man, if anything, that fight helped me, get through a lot. Cause even when I go through fights now, like, I'm like, man, I've been through hell with Dennis Shavkov, bro. I'm good. Like, that's how you look at it. That's how you gotta take the negative and turn to a positive, bro. You can't be looking like going there like, oh man, well, the Shavkov fight, damn, I got stopped at this, Nah, man, we was going blow for blow to the referee, jumped in and was like, okay, it's enough. But I look at it like, I only had 15 fights then, man. I was still growing as a pro. And I went in there with a seasoned vet. And Dennis fought for the top like 3 times already, you know what I mean?
Right.
But like, so I take it like, that's how I take things with the Marine Corps. Like, it's that mentality, you know what I mean? You either gonna let things make you or break you. In the Marine Corps, you already know, bro, like, they break you down to build you up. So I've been through worse. You know what I mean? I've been through war. Like I said, the boxing for me, that's therapeutic. That's the fun part. So,
yes, sir.
Like a fight. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying about the whole Carl Friend fight, man. I've been through Iraq. Me going to Belfast, man. How's that gonna? How you gonna break me? Oh, champ, you come over here. The atmosphere, you gotta fight against the fans, man. The fans can't do nothing when that bell ring.
Yes,
I'm focused on the man in front of me, man. I ain't worried about the fans. If anything, me being an asshole sometimes, my thing was I want to silence the whole crowd out with it if I put you on a shutout. So that's how I look at things. I'm not worried about so I don't worry about too much when it comes to boxing, man. Because like I said, I believe in my team, I believe in me, and like I said, I've been through worse, and the Marine Corps played a big part in that.
Yeah, so how's the experience been working with this great team? You got Bud, Bomac, everybody, man.
It's been good, man. Every camp you see, man, we get better. We actually feed up each other.
I see that.
Yeah, and we just get better. Like, Steven's gonna prove that, tomorrow night. Like I said, just having that aura and then, that energy around you. We feed off each other, and that's what makes us better fighters. I hated training by myself. I hate, I've been through gyms where you get star athletes that want to be, secluded to, just with them and maybe their trainers. Nah, I need that. As long as I have that energy around me from other champions, it makes me better, bro.
Yes, sir. Iron sharpens iron, man.
Of course, for sure.
Champ, you got any last shout out to any of your supporters that's with you to this
like
day?
I said,
man?
shout out to my team, B&B Boxing. Shout out to my man JC from LA. He does a lot of great things behind the scenes, just as well as Carla J from Houston. She does a lot of great things for me. They both been there ever since, doing my ups and downs. So I always gotta give them love and respect. But like I said, if they want to find me, hit me up at Jamel Herring, Instagram, Twitter. Like I said, y'all know me, bro.
We everywhere.
I always say, y'all show me love, and I'm replying back to y'all, showing, giving y'all that same energy, bro.
That's what's up, Chan. We appreciate you,
All
man.
love, bro.
We wish you the best and much love and success for the
2020 gonna
rest
be
of your
strong,
career.
bro. 2020 gonna be strong, but the main goal at the end of the road of this year is to unify.
Okay.
Unify.
Do you see any potential unification, man?
I'm trying to get Bachel, man. He the best, man.
Okay,
and
yeah, we've
like,
seen that.
And people need to stop trying to look at me crazy when I want that fight. Like, I think that he's a chump. Like, no, fool, he number one for a reason. I respect him for that. But if you want to be the best, you gotta fight the best. I'm not trying to pick a fight with Bachel. I think he a bum, and I know the man capable of. I know that man got stone in the hands. Like, but I'm like. That's what that that IQ and that sweet science gotta play in. But I'm not gonna obviously give the game plan like that. But I'm not gonna be dumb enough. Like I said, at the same time, I'm not gonna be dumb enough to sit there and create a brawl with this man. But but I know that's part of the reason why I can't get that fight because, and like you say, I'm not knocking him. You know what I'm saying? His team got to do is doing best for him. You know, doing best for his career. And like, you know, if you look at him like. I know we about to wrap it up, but if you look at
it's all good.
If you look at like look into more of Miguel's his opponents wise, most of them guys they sit in front of him. They sat in front of him like
right in front
crazy.
of him.
My man Jason Sosa, man, he had the right when he was boxing, he was making a difference. When he started to stand in front of him and go toe to toe, it shifted over more and more to Bachel's direction. Just the same way with the Mickey Roman fight. Mm-hmm. Mickey Roman was pushing Miguel back. He was finding success. When Mickey Roman wanted to get brave, he was taking unnecessary punishment.
Yes.
But you look at me, bro. You look at all my fights that I've been with since I've been with top rank. I know how to adjust, and I know when it's not my fight, and it's time to to go to plan B or C.
Yes,
So that's how. We'll see, man. Like I said, I want to fight. I just want to test myself. I'm not like I said, win or lose. I just want to test myself.
Right, you don't learn nothing fighting bums, man.
Exactly. I just want to test myself, and I want people to say in the end, like we spoke on history, Jamel fought everybody. Jamel fought this guy. Jamel even he may have lost to this guy, but he came back and fought this guy. And that's just how I want to go. I don't care about what people think. If they think Miguel Bachel better, that's fine. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all thought Ito was better too, and we that win came a fairly landslide, but. We'll see, man. 2020.
Yes, sir. 2020. We coming strong, baby.
Oh, yeah, bro. Like I said, we'll talk more.
Hey, champ. Thank you so much for your time,
bro.
baby. God bless you.
God
Wish you the
bless.
best, baby.